with Jason Ellis.
Right after this on Faction Talk.
If you don't know your numbers, you don't know your business. Can you afford to expand, make a new hire, or launch a new ad campaign? How's revenue pacing against last year? Most companies don't have the clear picture of their finances, so they make key decisions without critical information based on their gut or worse, their fear. And that's why many businesses fail. Are you confident that you've got the right numbers at your fingertips? Serious finance teams run on NetSuite by Oracle, the world's #1 cloud-based system. NetSuite offers a full picture of all your finances, all in one place, in real time, right now on your phone or desktop. No guessing, no more worry of what you don't know will kill your company. That's why NetSuite is the world's #1 cloud-based system. Companies use NetSuite go 3 times faster than S&P 500, and right now NetSuite is offering you a valuable insight free guide, 7 key strategies to grow your profits at netsuite.com/Ellis. That's netsuite.com/Ellis to download your free guide, 7 key strategies to grow your profits at netsuite.com/Ellis.
On the last Jason Ellis Show.
When are we going to watch Big Trouble in Little China?
Now.
I'm available.
Are you? Are you hitting on me?
I'm not. I wasn't planning on watching it on your lap, but
I was like, damn.
Now that you mention it.
All this time, now he goes, you know? I'm pretty in love right now, Michael.
You're listening to the Jason Ellis Show.
some legislation is moving its way up the chain in Washington, D.C. It would seek to outlaw gay conversion therapy, which is when they take gay people and they pray the gay away, etc.
Yeah, they're making it illegal.
A group has come to our nation's capital to try to fight that bill from being made law. Reason being, they all used to be gay and they're fine now.
That sounds believable.
Mm-hmm.
When I say that, I don't believe that at all. That's a really crazy thing where this makes church people look bad. You know, it's just like all the other things. It's great, you're doing great. Now you're dedicating your life to fucking somebody over. It's just you're so stupid. You can't sincerely mean that. Your organization doesn't sincerely mean what it's saying. None of you actually believe that you're doing that and that you were gay cured people. I just don't believe it.
A couple of the people
run around doing it.
A couple of people in the photo don't look like gay guys.
Oh boy.
It's just great. It's just I don't know. There's so many other things you could do. You know, go help the children, the homeless, or the kids that don't have parents and stuff. Like, go take them to the park or something. Fucking go around trying to stop gay people from existing. Just do you know what year it is? You fucking moron! Like, and shame on you. Shame you. Like, you're making a great organization look bad. You know, all the love of gods and whatever. Take care of each other, and then you run around doing that. Should be, the Pope should email them and be, hey, cut it out, all right? We're past this now. Have you not heard my speech? I know I was talking in a different language, but they fucking broke it down. Stop doing that. Gay people are real. Speaking of gay people, John Matthews is here.
What?
And so is Chris.
Right.
Chris, check your microphone.
I'm here.
Okay. So I think we were supposed to have a weigh-in the other day, but you weren't around because we fucked that up. And now you are here, and now we don't have a scale. Is that what's happening?
That is what's happening.
Right. Good to see. Everyone's fucking running a tight ship here. And I dressed up like a whore, and I can't get on the internet today to show everybody what a whore I am.
Why not?
It's fucking somebody didn't. Whatever.
All right.
It's always falling apart. Something's always. Why do you have a package? Are you giving that to me?
I could, but this just came in the mail. My boxing shorts. Some little listener sent these to me.
Show me what shorts you're planning on wearing. Is this your shorts that you're going to fight in or just training shorts?
These are the fight night shorts.
Oh.
So she spent some money out of Taiwan for some reason.
Yeah, no. You got custom shorts.
Yeah, she did.
Do you have custom shorts for the fight, Chris?
No, I don't.
You're just going to be wearing normal shorts?
Just normal shorts.
Because you don't want to make, we don't have a scale, but if we did, we're still thinking you're at least 50 pounds heavier, right?
Probably just about.
Around 50 pounds heavier and way younger, stronger, probably faster. But to say you can't, even if when you win, let's say you win, you can't even be too. Those are great shorts, John.
You think so?
Yeah, I think they're great.
What does it say?
It says the chin on the front. They're fucking
Amazing.
great, dude.
Come on. Look
They
at
are
that.
really good.
You like them?
Yes, I
was
really
worried.
do.
All right, cool.
No, they're pro as hell.
Yeah.
Big shorts. You're going for the. You look a little bit. You're going to look like a little bit of a really old white Mayweather,
Patriotic too.
and you've got the flag on there as well.
What's up with that?
That's good. No, I got my wait. What? Yeah, I got flag on mine as well. You got to represent.
All right.
Yeah. So you can't go too over the top, Chris, because everybody I see on the All Out show, all your listeners, they think that you've got this in the bag.
Yeah,
So you can't go swinging your dick too much because it's like you're being a bully already.
pretty much. Yeah,
Right.
and it's a lose-lose for me. If I lose, then everyone's gonna shit on me, and if I win, they're gonna be like, "Well, fuck, you should have won."
I don't know about. I feel like if you win,
You'd pick the fight.
Pick the fight. Talk to you.
see it's the same situation as myself and Simon Woodstock. He picked the fight, so on the night, he's gonna give it to you. He has to. You picked it.
I know. I've been training. I believe in it. Dangerous people.
Beating up kids.
I went to his class. There was a high school kid there, a housewife, some weird.
Did you beat her?
Yeah, I did.
Were you sparring people?
Yeah,
Oh, you were.
sure. I mean, there were, with the ups and downs. There was a guy from, I think, Eastern Europe. He was pretty dangerous. He gave
Yeah.
me some elbows, and he was a little weird.
You were
But,
fighting. You fought a bunch of people.
Oh, it was just around the horn for about half
Across
an hour.
across multiple disciplines?
How
Yeah,
many-
he gave you elbows?
Well, he was blocking his elbows. He was a bit of a street fighter. He's a
Alright.
curious character.
Makes sense. How many people do you think you fight in a week?
Let's see. With Eddie, probably between like 10 and 15. So I'll be out there again on Saturday, depending on what you have in store for me.
Oh my god, I think Andrew Gru's fucking made the internet work.
Yay!
If you want to see how sexy we all are, it's on the YouTube page, which will be the same YouTube page that Ellis Mania 19 will be on for free, everybody. YouTube, free. Sure, Logan Paul's going to be fighting on DAZN. You got to pay for that.
Who the
This
fuck
one.
wants to zone?
Yeah, also, you're an adult.
But these fights, to me, this is the most exciting fight card by far. I guess the only thing that rivals it is Benji Madden and Ricky Rackman, because Ricky Rackman was being such a dick to Benji Madden that it was just this Cinderella story of him. Like, if Benji wins this is the most Cinderella story. No one could be more of a villain than what Ricky Rackman was acting like. At one point, the night before the fight, when you guys are going to be there Friday, correct?
Yep.
So you'll be there facing off. And I remember the night we did it in Vegas where we had a show the night before, and Ricky Rackman said to the crowd, it was a packed out nightclub, that all your fans are stupid. In a roundabout sentence where he shit on everybody in the crowd and everybody listening on the radio, to the point where I said, everybody, when he leaves, don't fucking do anything to this guy. Let him go to the room, because he was starting that much shit. I thought that maybe a couple dudes might rough him up on the way to the room again, because he told everybody they were fucking idiots for being there. And I'm like, and then he tried to get me to, he tried to bet me $2,000 that he was going to knock out Benji. And I said, I feel like just from watching you train, because I watched him at the gym and I watched Benji, I thought it would be unfair to take that money, because I really believe that he didn't hit hard enough to knock Benji out. So that's the thing where I feel like this one here is, everybody thinks that Chris is way bigger and way stronger, and he is way bigger and way stronger. But I told Chris before, when he was in here, that I think you can take a really big shot. I think that I think Chris will think that he's got you, and that he has no idea what he just started.
Oh, I've taken plenty of hits this week.
really have.
From you, from other people.
Yeah, no, I punch you a lot.
No, I think my nose is in trouble. You can hear it.
It's creaking.
Oh, sure.
It's just, it's a part of the conditioning. It's the way it goes. It gets a bit gristly, it gets a bit weird, and you keep hitting it and you keep hitting it until you shape it into a nice boxing nose.
It's getting there. And
Yeah.
you hit me in the back so hard the other day. I think my kidney's in trouble or something.
Yeah, I was doing that on purpose, because I know that he thinks, I know that Chris is going to try and do some body shots, because he thinks he's so much better than you and so much stronger than you, that he's going to drop you with body shots. That way, when he wins, he can tell people that he was only aiming for the body because he's so much better than you, and that makes him less of a douche for beating up an old skinny man.
You're on my side.
But I'm trying to, dude. You should know all the worst things about all of this before you do it, so you don't go back and go, fuck, I didn't realize there was going to be that many chips on the table. Right. It's all the chips, everything. Okay. So there's no, if you do go down and the ref is counting and you want to give up, or you're tired and you want to give up, just know this is it. If you were going to do it, you should have done it now. This is the time to win.
I'm fighting like my life depends on it.
It is, because it's forever. You guys are on the show where nobody survives. It's very similar to our show. You lose that fight that you picked, you'll be known as that. You'll be known as the underwear tea drinking loser who talks a bunch of shit and can't back it up. Everything else you make up from here on out. It's kind of like this dickhead acting like he's Jason Bourne like fucking 5 years ago in the studio about if somebody came in that he could protect me or something, and I was like, you're fucking full of shit.
Kevin?
And then sure enough, it was, I don't know, he had a fucking throwing star or something, and he failed miserably. And we all remember now that, did you know that Kevin thinks that he's like Jason Bourne, even though he's not, doesn't have any of that ability at all?
Yeah, I'm basically not Jason Bourne anymore because I didn't stab Blasco. That was my test. I didn't murder Ozzy's bassist, so I failed.
Well, he's trying. No, he didn't. You didn't get the jump. He got the jump on Kevin, and Kevin said that he, Jason Bourne, like a special agent who would see people coming and be able to defend it. But
I basically said, because I had a knife, and they were like, "Why do you have a knife?" And I mean, it was basically for opening packages that come in.
Right.
But I was like, well, also, if let's say you have like a UFC fighter on the show, and you guys get into an argument, and you say something that pisses him off, and he jumps on you, I could run in there while he's, like, got his back to me, jump up, and stab him.
You're that loyal.
No, he's full of shit. That was the whole point. He said all that, and then, no, he won't do that.
No one dies on my watch.
And now we know that. Now we know him to be the bullshit
Jason Bourne is also an intelligence master. So obviously I'm not going to kill Blasco. He's our friend.
On the other hand, Kevin always said that he believed if given the chance he would perform well on American Ninja Warrior.
And I delivered.
That's true.
And now he has the eternal glory of having done the best out of all of us on the show when we got a shot at that.
And I also said when we went snowboarding, even though I took a 20-year absence, that it would come right back to me. And I was right on that too.
All right.
What I'm saying is I'm a lethal killing machine, John.
Oh.
So, but for you, Chris, if you lose this fight, everybody will, from the Jude Show, will attack you forever.
Forever.
So
I'll never live it down.
Yeah, until John dies, which will not be that long,
Come on.
Maybe 2 years.
He's pretty old. He's pretty frail.
I've cleaned my act up since I've been hanging out with you.
You really have.
I seriously
told
have.
Chris, I remember when you started jumping rope, you asked me how much time has it been yet, and I said 2 minutes, you fucking pussy. And now he jumps rope in the corner for long periods of time and doesn't say anything about it. It hasn't been that long. So you have got way fitter, and you are mentally you're ready for war. It's not over yet. Next week is going to be the toughest.
Okay, good.
Next week is where you will have a fight with somebody who will be exactly like the fight he's going to bring you. So if you're still there, then you'll know you'll still be there on the night.
I do feel like Chris has more to lose.
Way more.
Yeah.
Do you have to drink the tea as well if you lose?
Yeah, if I lose, I have to drink the tea as well.
Okay, so either the loser drinks underwear tea from the other person's underwear?
Yep.
And then, do you win any money, or is this?
Nope, I have no money to win. So that's why I'm saying I have more to lose, nothing to gain.
And of course you're married, so you're not getting any extra tang at the event.
Nope.
John, you have multiple girls that are trying to see you in Austin.
I do. There's one that's locked in. She'll
Locked in.
She'll be in the room.
Win or lose.
She will be in the room.
She'll be in your room.
Yes.
Hotel room.
Correct.
Wait, she's going to be staying with you the whole time.
I hope so.
Oh boy.
Can I do that?
The room that I got you,
Yeah.
You're going to have...
Can I please do that?
Yes!
Okay. All right.
No, the rooms at Ellis Mania have a strict no sex
Well,
policy.
I wasn't sure what was going on. If I was
Well,
sleeping with Chris or what's going on.
They're not the greatest of hotels for the fighter stuff. I hope you know.
She's well aware of my predicament. This will be fine.
Yeah, they're not like... It's not like the Hard Rock. We're not all flashy this time where because I just had to get a group of hotels for people that are coming to the fight. So,
How did you meet this young lady, John?
Through the show. So this is someone.
You've known her?
Yes.
Have you already given it to her?
No, that's a whole blackout drinking saga that didn't go so well.
Wait, you
Oh my
went? Wait,
goodness.
you? Man, you're so.
This is a great story.
It is not a good story.
Wait, you went out with her on a date and you blacked out?
No,
Are
shit.
you real? Like this is just life changing. This fight, huh?
No,
like
absolutely.
you used to. You are a fucking raging alcoholic.
Well, I
You
wish
are.
wouldn't put it
You
like
don't want to do that
Yes.
because you're on the radio, but nobody's listening. But the difference is, you might have been a raging alcoholic. I was a raging alcoholic, but I've got my shit together. You've got your shit together, but it seems like you got your shit together to fight Chris.
Correct. I've had some peaks and valleys over the years. But I keep it
And would you
together.
say that a valley was right before this fight? Would you say you were in a bit of a rut
Sure, I lost 3 cell phones this year. I lost my corporate computer.
from drinking?
Somebody stole my Nikes.
Wait, from blacking out?
It's fucking crazy.
Wait, you drank to
still
the point. Wait, you drank to the point where you woke up and you lost your phone 3 times.
That actually makes more sense to
Wow.
me than getting so drunk you lose your shoes. What the fuck happened?
For the record, I've never missed a day of work. Never missed a day of work. Let's
But
put
you
that-
lost your shoes.
Wow.
Wait, you woke up with no shoes?
There was a night. It was with. So this lady flew out here to have sex with me.
Yes, and
She
you
did.
woke up
That
with
was
no
it was a done
shoes
deal. So I said, "Hey, what a good idea! I'll go out and get wasted tonight." And then, so it was the night
with
before-
her.
No, it's a whole saga. But so I
The
went.
night before you got really wasted.
Right, I did. But it was just out of nowhere. It's like I was roofied. And then so I went to this bar, and then I can drink anyone here under the table. Maybe not you, but I can probably do that.
I'm not
And-
looking at.
Well, and
I'm
then
not looking for a piece, dude.
But I'm just saying. So I was drinking the martinis, probably some shots of Jameson. Of course, there was some wine, and then
Those 3 at his
The whole
age,
kitchen sink.
like that
Fucking
mixture,
bitches brew.
right? Like that's just the fucking. You might win this fight just on how tough you are at drinking.
and then
That's such a punishing mixture.
I'd
of
rather drink
booze.
Goldschlager straight than what you drink for fun.
Goldschlager and Seamers all night and just wake up like. Bleh. Anyway, so you drank all this stuff the night before, and then what happened?
and then so I wake up on my couch.
Home
Yes, at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Mysteriously, don't know how I got there.
with no shoes.
My Nikes are gone. Where's my backpack, which has my corporate laptop? Hey, there's no phone here. And then so I'm scrambling, looking outside in the bushes, trying to figure that out. And
Wait, somebody was scrambling outside the bushes?
no, I went outside looking around. Maybe I sort of
Oh,
crawled
yeah.
home. But I'm assuming somebody actually just took them from me. That's all I can really. I mean, I checked my underwear to make sure I was still wearing that because it was so confusing. Who the fuck took my Nikes?
How did you get home?
I don't know.
So you still don't know.
No, I mean
Do you
that's
think you got robbed and then you just walked home
conceivably, or whoever I was with took me home. It's
and
all
said, "Hey, give me your shoes"?
maybe.
So
maybe,
then, what's
maybe
that got
that's
to?
how you paid for your ride. You were so grateful that you got a ride home. You're like, here's
What's
my
that got to do with
shoes.
you not getting laid the next day?
Well, so then, unfortunately, I went out and I got this little burner phone so I could call her and say, hey, I'm still coming for the sex. She was very
Wow.
upset. Very upset. But-
Wait, why was she upset?
Because she wanted
Because
me
of the
there
way
to-
you phrased it. I'm still coming for that.
Because she only
sex?
fucks guys with shoes.
she wanted me there that night, and for whatever reason, she was a little weird at the time. So she said, "Hey, this is where I am. Where are you?" So she put a little tracker on my phone, one
Oh,
of those
boy.
things where you exchange like your location.
Yeah.
And then she said, "Hey, the last time I checked in your location, you were at this bar." And then I checked at like 1 a.m, and you were over in like what is it? The place with the observatory, Griffith Park.
You were in Griffith Park.
At 1 a.m.
Well, that's where my phone
With no
wound
shoes
up.
on.
Yeah. So what happened there? I don't know. Was I in Griffith
Wait,
Park? I
she
don't
knew
know.
that.
Because she had my tracking on her phone. She
Wait,
could
and
see
she
where I
was not. Wait, before you met her, she had a tracker on you.
Dude, I don't know. She said.
What do you mean, dude? You don't know?
I
you
don't
do
know.
know. You did. You let her have a tracking device on your phone.
that, which raises some very interesting questions, doesn't it?
About
Well,
both of you.
About you a lot.
Well,
Why would you let her do that?
I would do that with anybody, but she just said, "Hey, I don't know." It was just. It didn't really occur to me as like a. I mean, I wouldn't do it now, but she just said, "Here's my location." And I was like,
You were just desperate, so
Here's
you
mine.
gave it to her.
"Yeah, I wouldn't do that again." I don't know why I did.
And then she got mad at you because it showed that you were up late at night.
Completely wasted in Griffith Park, apparently. Or at
But
least
what's that got to do with
but
her?
that's where my phone wound up. But so
But what's that got to do with her being bummed at you?
well, she flew out here from Detroit. She spent and she'd already.
Wait, you didn't meet her when she was ready to meet you.
No.
So you were supposed to meet her out that night, and instead you blew her off, got drunk, got blacked out, got robbed of everything you own, and went for a stroll through Griffith Park.
or my phone did.
Shoeless.
And then, so I said I'd go meet with her on Saturday, and then so that Saturday morning I'm trying to repair all this damage. I went out there. Of course, I reeked of booze. There was no sex, and we hung out, and it was fine. But hey, she'll be in Austin, so I can repair this damage.
Wait, this is the same girl. This is your sure thing.
Yeah, this is not a bad thing. I mean, it kind of
You
is.
you don't say to her, when are we having the sex, do you? You don't talk, like when you talk about it like you're saying it now, you don't talk to her in any way like that, do you?
Fuck no. I hope she's not listening.
You didn't say when you were there, like, so we're not going to have sex? Like, I came for the sex or anything?
No, I did
You
not.
didn't bring up any of that while you were at dinner?
No, which she paid for, by the way. She's got expensive taste. She she's like, hey, have the filet mignon. I was like, I can't afford that.
Oh, you're a fancy boy.
Oh,
Yeah, but she knew what she was doing.
She knows.
Yeah,
me. She listens
she
to the
wants.
show.
Look,
She
she's
wants-
looking for.
She wants it.
She's looking for a guy that she can dominate.
She wants it, he
She
said.
wants to pay for your dinner. She wants to tell you what to do.
You know,
you're going to get told how to eat her pussy, right?
by the way, you're not wrong about that.
Are you ready for that?
She actually has this like
She's
strap
gonna get a
on
little
thing,
bit like
and I was
this,
like,
little-
fuck
wait.
out of here.
Wait, she said she has a strap on.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, she's gonna.
There's no way. I already said that's off the table. I thought
No,
she was
but
joking, but she
but
actually
she's
fucking has it.
She's going to bribe you into fucking you.
She's gonna get you blacked out, and
She's
then
gonna
poof.
tell you. You're gonna
Right
wake
up
up
your
with way
fanny.
less than no shoes.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you're gonna wake up with no ass hymen.
You're gonna wake up with your virginity gone.
I already told her that's not
She's
happening.
gonna fuck your ass and steal your pants.
She might be your perfect chick.
No, I'm not getting. There's no way. What was that? I'm not getting pegged. I'm not getting pegged. That's not.
You don't know that.
You might like it.
If you win,
No way.
I say sky's the limit.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
I say if you win, you should get butt fucked that night.
yeah, get weird.
Yeah. Hey, 2 months ago, did you ever think you'd be winning a boxing match in front of thousands of screaming fans?
No.
So this is the season of your life to experiment with new things.
This is the extension.
Take it to the next level. Get pegged.
I think this fight could have 1 million views.
Really?
Yeah. I think this fight has the potential of, like when Shane Carwin knocked me out with one arm, that got 1 million views on WorldStar.
Holy shit.
Yeah. If you take him out, or if he takes you out, I still say it could be a highlight video, because you got to think of the dynamic. When people watch the video, you're gonna have those shorts on. You're gonna be looking weird as fuck, and Chris is gonna look like this big dude. But you'll see that he doesn't know how to fight, and if one of you catches one on the chin, it's gonna be a highlight reel. It'll be people in the crowd will be laughing and shocked at the same time, regardless of whoever gets hit. If you hit him, I'm laughing. If he hits you, we're all laughing. They'll be shocked, but then there'll be laughter, because it's a real fight that the comedy cannot be denied.
Someone's getting hurt. I believe it.
You're a comedian. You're a comedian. You're not just standing there.
I dream of Chris going down. I really do. Every
On
day.
you or
Every day. What?
Yeah.
No.
I think your girlfriend dreams of you going down.
No. No.
What are you gonna do if she wants to eat your booty?
Sure. Why not? I guess.
wait, you let her eat your booty?
I had somebody do that once, and it was still kind of like a little salty, and she was all about it. So
Dude.
I was stunned. I was stunned.
That is Jamie Foxx is gonna throw up. And I want to throw up with her.
Only because you said salty and then you rubbed your fingers
Yeah,
together.
why did you rub
Like
your
you were
fingers
Italian.
together?
Yeah, you did
It's
the
a little
Italian.
salty.
Malissimo.
How much salt is in your ass?
Well, it was a little grimy.
Do you shave
It was, of course, it was. I warned her. I didn't.
Wait, are you trying to say that you had dingleberries or something?
No,
But you warned her. You
but
said, just so you
chuggy.
know, it's a little salty down there.
I did
She's like,
warn
ooh,
her.
I like
said-
salt.
I just said, hey, this is probably not the time. And she said, don't worry about it. And she went for it. She was,
Oh,
I didn't want to kiss her after.
Do you
Did she-
shave your hiney? Or is it just like a forest down there? Your friend's saying no.
Well, I hadn't until recently, but now I'm completely shorn.
Oh, that's right. You got a Brazilian.
You
Yeah.
got the wax.
You recently got a
done.
Brazilian.
Oh,
yeah.
that's good. Smooth.
Everything.
Did
Oh.
she?
Oh, thumbs up. Okay.
Did she react?
Just so you know, Jamie, everything.
Hey, everything.
Yeah,
it's
no,
no
he
longer
gave you-
salty.
yeah, There's no longer fucking
Use your
peanuts.
imagination. I'm talking about my balls.
Yeah.
Your nuggets.
So when she went in, she went in for a couple of tongue darts, and then did she
A
react?
couple?
Did she
Tongue
react like, oh, puh, puh, or was it just
No,
Fine.
I mean she
What
devoured
position?
my anus.
What Wait, what'd you say?
I mean, she devoured it. She was just gobbling it up, and I mean, it was just so incredible that I mean, to even kiss her afterwards, I just said, I don't know if I can do that.
Wait,
Did
you
you
didn't
kiss
want
her?
to kiss her after she ate your
I could smell myself on her.
Ah!
I'm being dead serious. I remember like it was
Oh my
yesterday.
God, dude.
John, you are my fucking hero.
Seriously.
Oh, my
God damn, I
God.
love you.
Lets a girl lick his ass
So-
and goes, I'm not kissing you. I know where you've been.
So, what's
I'm
so
not kissing
how's
them
that?
salty lips.
Yeah, but look, if this girl said, "Let me eat your ass," and you just said, "Okay," what position were you on your knees?
No. I think legs akimbo, and I was just
Oh.
Yeah, okay,
like,
so-
back
A baby
away.
getting a diaper change.
But check it out. She ate your butt, and you went along with it.
Yeah.
How is it weird that this other girl gets you back to your hotel room, eats your butt, and says, "All right, now it's time to get butt fucked"? How is all of a sudden John Matthews a different man that goes, "Oh no, you already just got your ass eaten when you just sound like you weren't in charge of that at all. She called the shots on that."
Yeah.
You were like, "I would rather have a shower," and she was like, "Nah, that's what I want." So what's the difference between
Shut up and give me that ass, baby.
What's the difference between when you go, "Oh no, I don't want to get butt fucked with the strap on"? She's like, "Trust me, it's gonna be great," and she eats your ass. She could butt fuck you. She's going to butt fuck you.
Well, first of all,
She's going to butt fuck you and buy you meals and
Yep.
treat you like a baby.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna wake up with a
Bullshit.
diaper on.
How
after
dare
Alice
you?
Mania.
How dare
She's
you?
going
That
to
is
buy
not-
you dinner
She
and
wants
fuck
to be
your
your
ass.
mama. She wants to be your butt fucking mother, dude. She's your butt fucking mama.
I mean, I can't
Your
dispute.
BFM.
I can't dispute that. But
You can't dispute it because you know that you know what? Is she gonna leave money on the dressing room thing when you
No.
leave?
Oh my God.
Are you
No,
getting butt
it's
fucking
not-
prostituted
She's
right
going
now?
to track your ass
you
and then
pointing
she's
at
going to
me?
fuck
You
your
see-
ass.
I mean, you seem so disappointed. But first
I'm
of all,
not disappointed.
Yeah,
I'm-
Jamie's against whores. She doesn't like them.
I'm not
I'm not a
against.
But as
She
a
wants,
whore,
she wants you to respect your body more.
yeah. She wants you to eat a full
I'm
grass-fed
not against
diet.
whores. It's just like you're not selling it very sexy. You're not like, yeah, she was in my ass. You're like, oh, it's a little salty. Like your description is a little like rough cut. You know what I mean?
We were
That's
talking
all.
about dirty talk earlier. What sort of dirty talk have
Oh,
you
boy.
used sexually, John?
sexually. I mean, not a lot. There have been some women who wanted to actually, they do a lot of the talking. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll suck those tits and stuff like that.
Oh,
Well, no, I'm
Wait,
just
if
saying-
someone says "suck my tits," you go, "Yeah, sure, I'll suck those tits."
Is it a lot like your freestyle raps where
Yeah.
she's sucking your dick and you're like, that's right. That's right.
Cunt.
Yeah, I'm sucking. No, yeah, I'm sucking your tits, cunt.
never.
That's right. That's
No?
right. I'm
do you
sucking
ever
your
tell?
tits.
Do you ever tell people they have sick tits?
Should I?
Yeah, and throw like a shock up, like
No.
sick tits.
Sick tits?
Girls love to hear that when they're fucking guys in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they turn around, they're like
cocoa
sick
butter.
tits.
But you should see the size of this strap on that she has. It's comically large. I mean, this is like an anal exam.
Yeah, but she
It
probably
is-
has like some other ones to work your way up to that.
I don't know.
Maybe
Is-
she wants to hurt you. Maybe she's gonna. Do you think she could?
Guaranteed.
Do you think if she was to butt fuck you and you didn't like it, do you think you could get out of it?
Well, hell yeah.
You think you're stronger than her?
Especially with his new boxing skills.
He's been training.
With the boxing skills, yes. She's got
Wait.
some training. She's in the military.
Oh.
You would fight her? You would say you would have a boxing fight with her to stop her from fucking you?
No, I would.
This might be a better fight than Chris.
Well, first of all, this.
What about if we have another? If Chris wins, sorry, if John wins, John's girlfriend will fight, and if she wins, she will butt fuck him at Alice Mania. Yeah,
Fall for it.
There is no butt fucking in my future.
you're getting butt fucked in the weekend for sure.
No, I mean, I will do the butt fucking, but I do not want to be on the receiving end of that. I mean, it seems so intense.
I don't.
Let
I
me
look,
ask
I
you a
don't-
question. Can I ask you a very serious question? What if she didn't like your penis and she asked you to wear the strap on and have sex with her? Would you?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Of course you do.
Well, why would I want to do that? It seems so degrading. I mean, suddenly.
Why is it degrading?
You let her lick your hiney when you were salty, and that was not the great.
It's another girl.
Those are two different.
Oh.
women. We're going back in time for
Oh,
her.
this
Yeah.
is the military chick.
All right.
But you wouldn't wear a strap on if she asked you. If she was like, you know what, that's not great, but how about this instead?
I mean, we would have to be involved for a while, where she says, "Hey, can you actually put this on to satisfy me?" I'm like, ugh.
When you
fine."
have sex, do you pump or do they do it?
We start off with me on top, but if she wants to get on top, like, that's cool.
So oftentimes you'll just lie there and get worked.
Sometimes.
It's like a thing, right? I feel like girls find you to fuck you. You're like a girl.
Jason,
And girls want to
dude,
girls
you're
want
on
to have
my side. and
girls
like
want to
a-
have girl sex with you.
Like a sexual chew toy.
yeah, you're like a chew toy.
That is not the case. That is not the case. I've delivered lots of sex. Women have enjoyed
You've
it.
delivered lots of sex.
I've racked up some numbers over the years.
Yeah?
Seriously, I have.
Yeah.
I have.
You think you're pretty good?
What's your number? How many people do you think you've slept with?
Boy, I had a late start. This is well known over there, but I was a virgin until I was like 26, so I had to make up some time in radio. And then when I was up north, between 15, 20, 25 maybe.
Okay, racking up them numbers.
Yeah.
Dave, you've called the show. What's up?
James.
Sure. James,
Sure.
what's up?
Okay, please. I listened to your show. I listened to Rude Jude. I don't think the chin is being 100% honest here with you guys. Has he told you about the bet where he's got to make tea from his filthy, disgusting underwear?
Yeah. Are you not listening to the show? We already covered that. What else are you talking
Okay.
about?
The bet needs to change to him getting fucked by that strap-on.
No, because
I'm
that's
sure if you...
that's
Go
like illegal to make a bet where he gets butt fucked.
Yeah.
I know the rules of the Jason Ellis show. Maybe on the All Out show they try to do that bet, but we're past butt fucking bets on the Jason Ellis show. I'm getting it from what you're telling me, the way she's bossing you around.
She's not bossy.
Dude, what's a tracking number when you don't even know her?
It was a little weird.
A little weird.
It
She's
was
trying
a-
to control you, dude.
I've never done
She's
that
trying to
before.
control you. She wants to be in your room. She's buying you the food. She's being
She
the
has-
dominant one in the relationship.
No, all right. Well, first of all,
And she showed you a strap on. Usually when girls show you a strap on, it's because they want to fuck you with it.
I thought she was just kinky. And I said, hey, that's not happening.
That means she's a butt fucker. She has one that she butt fucks guys with, and she was interested in seeing you in Austin because she knows that you're a good candidate for a butt fucking.
She's sexually adventurous. I'm not going there with
You
her.
are an easily dominated person, and she's going to.
Bullshit.
She's going to
That
pay
is
for
not
your
true.
meal. This is part of the boner. Part is taking you out, saying this is where we're going. This is what you're going to eat. I'm going to pay for it. Now you're going to get butt fucked.
I'm bringing some cash with me.
She's going to call you a bitch when she's butt fucking.
I bet she
you.
doesn't even clean it.
By the way, I paid for a fucking flight this time.
I guarantee. I
paid for a
guarantee
fucking
you, she's going to
flight.
say when you're getting butt fucked, she's going to say, "You like that, you little bitch, don't you?"
She might.
She's
But
gonna,
it's not
and
happening.
guess who's going to say yes?
No.
You.
I'm not.
You are, and I feel like if you find another girl where they want you to be the dominant one, then you take that lead too. But right now, it seems like you found yourself a military girl that wants to butt fuck you after your victorious battle. And I say, stop acting weird about it, and because the show, we know. We know you're going to get butt fucked.
Is there a chance, John, that she sent that to you jokingly?
I thought so initially.
But she's committed.
It's been a theme over the months that I've known her.
What if she?
Right.
What
Wait,
if
she keeps mentioning it?
So
and
you
you
said-
think that it's not going to happen. She just
It
every
is
time
not-
she talks to you, she shows you another photo of it. Can't wait to see you, honey. As in butt fuck central.
Yeah. You're going to take it like a man, John.
You are going to take it like a man from a lady, and that's okay. Don't be so weird about it.
And you said it was
I'm not
comic.
doing it.
I'm probably going to do it that weekend. I hope I get to do it that weekend. I might bring some for some of the girls to butt fuck me with.
I don't want to do it though.
What? It's America, man. You're living your life.
Well, that's fine. But I remember, I don't know, it was like a pediatrician. He put his finger in my ass. I mean, I've probably
It's
done
not
it.
the same.
Wait. When were you dating a pediatrician?
No, I'm just saying, I remember it vividly. It's just kind of, or like a doctor doing a prostate exam. It's a lot.
It's not the same. If this girl really is into it so much that she has a strap on, and she knows how to butt fuck guys.
She might.
And I know she does. And she's going to treat it in a way where by the time you're about to get butt fucked, you're going to be arced up like a cat in heat. She's going to get you riled up and she's going to slam you, dude. You're going to get slammed.
I cannot believe you think this is happening.
I know what's happening. I know this is what's
You
going to
really
happen.
believe that? You being serious?
Yeah, I think that you will never recover in a positive way. You will never recover from Ellis Mania weekend. The things that will happen to you will make you think about life completely different forever.
Well, I believe that. But
I believe that there'll be like there'll be a victorious night afterwards, maybe after the strip club or before it, where you say to yourself, I fucking really am way better than I originally thought I was. And this victorious feeling, elation, anything's possible. And guess what? So's a butt fucking. So when it gets to the end of the night and she's like, roll over. And you're like, wait, what? You're not really serious, are you? And you're like, I can't believe how many things I didn't think was gonna happen this evening. I am a fucking champion. I'm not drinking tea. I'm $2,000 richer, and looks like something just went up my butt.
No. There is no anal penetration.
It is full on anal
coming my
penetration.
way.
But
you
if
are
John
getting butt
loses,
fucked.
if John loses, then he can still get butt fucked because.
Oh, is he
Might
gonna
as well.
win? Is he gonna win? I don't know about that. I would give him a 70% chance. But the butt fucking, that's 100%.
No.
You're getting butt fucked on Saturday night, my friend. You are.
Nope.
Yeah, I would even go as far as, why not wash out?
What, an enema?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, got to get all the salt out.
I see. Well, I mean, no, I mean, I do believe again that she's kind of joking, but she has it, so that is very confusing. But the idea that I want to do
Jamie
that,
Foxx, do you have a dildo? A strap on?
No, I do not.
Do you butt fuck a lot of guys?
I have not once ever in my life.
See what I'm saying, John?
No.
Girls that have strap-ons butt fuck people.
Mm-hmm.
My wife.
Because you said it was comically oversized. What if she showed up with a moderate one that's like, say, like a cigar case?
but still, if she
What do you think is ridiculous? What is it, like a 10-inch dildo?
Oh, it's a lot. I mean, I think
How many inches is
I think it's metallic. I mean, it looks like something that you'd see in some.
How big is it though?
Dude, I mean, it's probably 7-8 inches. I mean,
Right, it's a normal dildo. It's a normal
but
dick.
it's metallic. It's
So what do you mean?
Fancy.
Yeah, it's a fancy one.
I think so. It looks expensive.
Yeah.
It
Oh
does.
God.
Your
she's-
butthole is about to be
she's a-
expensive.
dude, she's
Because
a-
it was an
she is
investment.
She is a. That's right. She is a pro, and she really likes. She favors her tools.
Tools.
You're getting butt fucked.
What about
dude.
this, John? What if
You're
she
getting butt
says,
fucked. You're gonna be, dude. You're gonna be doing no-handed orgasms. Do you know how good they are? People can talk shit all they want. I'm here to tell you, if a strap-on or a dildo handled correctly, where you can jizz without touching your penis, is a thing of beauty.
doesn't Jason's costume make this whole conversation that much,
It
much
does.
better?
I'm sort of lost in his eyes. He's just telling me
I
that.
should just be calling it a pussy right now. Sorry.
So
Having an orgasm with your vagina is really, really good, John.
Oh no!
What if she said, you can go tit for tat. If you butt fuck her, she can butt fuck you.
Gosh, man.
Oh, you're done.
It's such a commitment. It's such a commitment. It is such a commitment.
Look, I'm with you. I don't want anything up my ass either. These guys are always trying to convince me to shove stuff up my ass.
I'm not trying to convince anybody. It's not as bad as you think.
But I mean, so that seems like a turning point. Like there's a before and there's an after.
Well,
as
you
as
can't go
suggest.
back. You think you got the gay? Maybe on the
I'm
All
not
Out
type
show.
of gay.
Maybe on the All Out show, you guys can talk like that. Like, yeah, if somebody fucks you with a strap on, now you're forever gay.
That's
I forgot
not what I'm saying.
I forgot. You're on the hip hop channel where
That's-
you can't touch your butt or you're a fag. I forgot about that.
There's a little touch of that
Yeah,
over
yeah.
there. But no, what I'm really questioning.
Little touch.
Yeah, well, but no. In this particular case, though, it seems as though then I enter this world of kink. Like, well, I've already had this like strap on my ass. I might as well.
She's probably gonna whip you as well.
Lou, can I ask you
Oh,
a serious question?
Guaranteed, she's got that shit.
Can I ask you a
Karen,
question? What are you afraid of? Like, you're like, oh, no, I'm not going to do that.
He
but
just
like,
answered it. He's on a show where if he talks about because he has to talk about everything that happens on the show,
sure.
and especially if it's embarrassing. So if he gets butt fucked, he's telling her. That girl's calling in and telling Jude, and then everyone's gonna say he's got the gay.
No, I know that, but I'm saying, what are you really afraid of? That he's going to, like, razz you for 30 minutes and then your life moves forward and that's it? Like, I'm saying,
No, he'll be known as a butt fucking homo for the rest of his career on the Jude show. That's how they'll roll on him for that. They
mean,
will. Chris
I'm
is
just-
nodding. They will.
also,
Well,
too,
they will, but I don't care.
who
But,
cares?
You
Yeah.
do care.
I mean,
If you don't care, then do it.
no, but
Have some fun. Live your
Okay,
life.
so what you said, actually responding to what you've said, John, is that just seems like it opens a whole door. What's so bad about going through that door? Oh, no, now I'll be experimenting with other kinky things I might enjoy? That seems like a weird thing to be afraid of.
Yeah.
Oh, no, if I try Italian food, I might end up liking it and have other Italian food.
Yeah. Do you think that I'm less of a person because of the butt fucking I do?
fuck no, that's not at
Well,
all.
then
what I'm saying.
why get so arced up about the potential of a butt fucking?
I have been accused in the past of having vanilla sex, which I dispute. I have like
Why-
Then get
why did-
chocolate,
wait,
Daddy,
where-
let's
where did-
go.
where did-
Sounds like
where
your
did-
sex
where
is
did
more
you- where
rocky
did the-
road.
Where did the accusation of you being vanilla in bed happen? Chris, is this your making or is this Jude again?
Jude again.
Saying that he thinks he's bad in bed.
That he
Well,
knows it.
That's guaranteed. But I don't think that's true. The women I've been with have enjoyed themselves.
Yeah.
They've told me this. They've smiled. We've laughed. We've
Did they smile in like while you were doing it?
Sure.
What kind of smile was it?
And they came like.
Was
kind
it a
of
smirk
smile?
like, please
Like a-
hurry this
like,
up?
Like cheese, like someone taking a selfie, or was it what kind of a smile? Like
Show us.
a horny smile, or like just
Yeah.
like
a loving, tender, like, oh, John is
loving
fucking.
tender?
John's fucking me, and I'm enjoying that.
You think that's the vibe you got? Have you ever got a vibe where you had sex with a girl and you're like, man, this girl's showing me a face of definitely not enjoying it?
Yeah.
You've seen that?
Sure.
What do you mean, sure?
Well,
Like it's
well,
happened a bunch of times where you fuck somebody
No.
and they're just like, oh my god.
Well, I've been like a blackout.
Has it happened where you were pumping a girl and you looked at her face and she looked like she was not having fun?
Sure.
More than one time.
Probably.
That's not a good resume, dude.
But dude, I was probably wasted at the time. So I see, but now I'm.
But usually when you're not blacked out wasted,
Right.
because you like to usually get blacked out wasted when you're going to go out somewhere.
Unfortunately, that's.
So the pumping is
history.
so you just like it's a martini Jameson fucking
Wine
whiskey
combo.
dick pumping
So there's a little bit of that, and like, oh look, his erection's gone and shit like that.
because you're drinking your dick out of the game.
Yeah, I know. I was there, man.
See, this is you know what's handy for when you drink too much and you can't get hard. A butt fucking.
No, no, that is not happening.
She's like, oh yeah, see, you can't work.
Yeah.
But guess what? I can.
One door closes, another hole opens.
That's right.
Oh.
If your dick isn't hard, you become the bottom. You switch.
I cannot believe you guys think this is going to happen. I mean, you guys seem convinced that I'm
I
actually.
know. I just don't. I just based on the girl that wants to take you out. It sounds like she's got one plan, and that's to fuck you.
And it sounds like, you've stayed in contact with her, which would lead her to believe that you're on board.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think you know it, and I think because of the Jude show, the All Out show, you can't hint that you kind of knew that there was a butt fucking coming your way because that would make you gay on the All Out show.
I'm proud of you, John,
Yeah.
for the butt fucking you're going to do.
Yeah, yeah, me
That's
too.
not true. Tony.
I think that you're in a very special position where you could be the person on the All Out show to show people that, yeah, man, you can get butt fucked by a girl with a strap on, and that doesn't make you gay.
That's
You're
right.
not going to end up having gay sex with guys.
No.
You're just going to every now and then get pegged by this military lady, and everyone's going to make fun of you on the show. But in their minds, they're going to go, John's still not sucking any dicks after that butt fucking. Maybe you can get a good going over with the strap on and not get the gay.
Yep, you're ready to blossom into bottomhood.
But does that? Okay, let's say in this hypothetical world where I take this dick, which I'm not.
You take
This
it.
hypothetical world,
Right.
a.k.a. Austin.
But
I know. I have the hypothetical room number. You fucking idiot. You're going and you're getting fucked.
But so I would have to think the woman loses instant respect for that guy, right? Like
What?
Right?
Wait.
Is this the
Right.
problem?
Wait.
I mean,
You're saying the girl that butt fucks you doesn't respect you anymore as soon as she butt fucks you?
You think she
Or are
flies
you
around
saying
with
that
men?
all girls listening have now cut you off?
Well-
You're no longer dateable.
no, I'm saying the woman doing the fucking.
Yeah.
She suddenly views you completely differently.
No.
Dude,
Why would she fly
how
around with a giant
come-
dildo if that was
Wait,
the
what
case?
is it? Why would she fuck you if she didn't?
Because suddenly
Why would you have your own custom shiny dildo? Strap on. If you don't, you like fucking guys. You think it's horny to fuck a guy.
But don't you view the guy differently after that? Like,
No,
oh,
because she might think you're like down. Like she's like, man, that guy was dope. Like he let
Yeah,
me do this. He had fun with me.
Flip
She'd
the-
respect
flip
you more
this-
because you would like let loose with her.
Flip this around, John. Would you ever put hard-earned money into something that you know every time you use it on a woman, it's going to make you lose respect for?
Ooh, that's a good one.
interesting. But no.
Right, you wouldn't, and neither would she. You're thinking if a girl hears the story on your show, that now you'll be less fuckable by a lot of girls that go, oh, wow, I didn't know he was half a fag. Because I know your community. I know how they work.
Community.
I do.
By the way-
I am blaming them because it's not, I didn't teach you to do that, but you all group mentality that thing where it's if you get the dick in the back by the strap on, you got the gay. It's an old school thing.
Okay, but by the way, I cannot discount what you're saying there. But as far as my being concerned about the audience and the potential sex partners out there
Yeah.
saying, well, he takes it in the ass, I'm not that worried about it.
Because I would do you one better. I would say if the people that don't want to have sex with you because they found out that you got done by the strap on by some chick, you don't want to fuck them bitches anyway.
I think you could argue that.
Because that's some like weird they probably want the lights off and shit. You probably don't even get your pants off your ankles, kind of stuff. Missionary all day.
Yeah, you just got to unzip your pants and
That's
flop your dick
that's
out.
not a thrill-seeking lady that gets offended by you being pegged.
But see, now
It's like it'd be different if you're like always pegged. You have your own one and you give it to the girl and go, "This is how I fuck. I get fucked by people."
Yeah.
Then I'd be like, "Wow, man, you pretty gay, really." Kind of that's it. That's gayer than everything I've ever done.
He just always went out on the dance floor and turned around backwards to women and bent over.
That would be a weird. I'd be like, man, there is something pretty gay about you, John. I don't know if you know that. But if it's just one time, this girl's like, I want to take you out. I want to, spend time in your room, and buy you dinner. And I bought this thing because I want to. It's a scenario where you're living that out. You're
This is
living
her
this
specialty.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't doubt she's talented, but when it comes to, I mean, we've moved into the realm where you guys think this is actually happening, and I need to pull back from that a little bit.
I think you should think about
I'm
it.
not
I think
down
about
for
knowing
this.
you're going to get butt fucked by a girl on the night that you have a fight against your guy over here.
Dude.
It's like a bit of an icebreaker. It's like, you know what? This war is not over. You know what I mean? You got one battle, it's out of the fryer straight into the, out of the frying pan into the fire, kind of thing.
Imagine? Oh boy,
I think you'll like it.
I don't think.
I think if she has a custom one, she's going to do good work on you.
I think you're curious, but you don't want to be curious. Like now you're like talking shit to yourself.
He's
like,
not allowed
"Oh."
to be curious. He'll be gay if he gets curious.
Okay, John, we don't know this woman, Jamie here. Let's just say that she's super into you and you guys are going to go away for an exciting weekend together. Anything goes. You're going to do it all. And that's part of all.
Okay.
Are you in for that weekend?
If we had moved into a
Just admit it.
See, here's the thing for me, being a female. If I was like, yeah, I want to do this and do all this and get adventurous with this guy I'm into, and he was like, I don't know, I would immediately be turned off. I'd be like, that's not sexy. You're not confident. You're not having fun with me, and you're not trusting me.
Okay, well, what about if you had like a big list of things you wanted to do, and he was just like, can we just scratch that one? Everything else I'm on board for.
That's okay too.
Yeah, the giant strap-on. By the way, your impression of me is unfortunate to sort of like weasel. But when it comes to, I mean, how many guys out there actually take a huge strap-on on the ass? Really?
Probably a lot, but
Okay.
not many people
Yeah.
would. Probably not that many people would like to admit it.
Most of the cool ones.
Well, as I said, if we had moved down range from sex, and then we were dating for a while, and she really wanted to do this, I'd probably say okay. After like a couple of times out, and suddenly she starts pounding on me.
Dude,
Oh.
you're. What about
Weird.
this? What about taking this into account? You're a raging alcoholic who just won his fight against Chris.
I've dialed it
You're
back.
gonna be in the strip club getting free drinks. You're gonna
Yeah.
be so blacked out on martinis and fucking Jameson and red wine that by the time fucking Sergeant Buttfucker gets a hold of you, you're gonna be fucking ass down. You're gonna be ass up, face into the fucking pillow, getting railed, dude. You're not even gonna know.
Yeah.
You're
You might not even have a say in
Yeah,
this.
you might just wake up covered in your own shit. Oh. And she might have just left you there, left you in a pool of your own turds.
Yeah, a trail of salt leading out the door.
Oh, salty.
There goes Salt Bay.
I don't see it happening.
You don't see that happening.
I don't see
I
it
do
hap-
see that
I
happening.
believe you do.
I see you on the Sunday show waddling up to the oh man, guys, can I get a pillow to sit down? Like and then we break down over like an hour that it sounds like he got butt fucked, John. And you can be like, I don't understand, I don't remember it. Like I just woke up and the room did smell like shit a little bit, I gotta tell you, but I don't understand how. And then then we find out that your actual hole is burning.
You're gonna look like Kevin's pants tonight.
Oh dear.
Show him. Turn around.
Oh, the blood smear.
This is gonna be you on Sunday. It's not blood. It's poop.
Oh dear.
So do we have a scale or did we not get that?
No, I brought it a couple days ago, but then I brought it home. I didn't know we still needed it. That was my scale.
All right.
Used it this morning in my house.
All right. Well,
I weighed myself the other night. I'm pulling in about 154.
and what are you, John?
Chris.
I mean, Chris, sorry.
About like 215, 220.
Jeez. It's okay. We got this.
I'm what
I
the
don't
fuck
know.
did I do? I was just
You seem to teeter between.
I'm so dumb. I was trying to add up how many pounds difference that
Oh,
is. It
sorry.
takes
Okay.
now I lost concentration. How many is it?
154.
It's about 70. It's about
70 pounds.
About 70-pound difference almost.
That's a huge weight.
That's a 12-year-old.
I got the 1. I got the 2. Got a 3.
What's the 3?
He doesn't have a 3.
He had to
Your
think.
head
He had
nut?
to think about it.
You got like a headbutt going, or
He might have that, yeah.
there you go.
Yeah. It's against all odds. But it can be done. It can be done, and everybody is going to be there to watch it. Everyone's going to be, if you can just get past his first round, you could shake up the world. There'll be millions of people that'll see this fight, and you could take his heart from him in front of everybody.
Stop it on the ground.
And then all those Instagram models just waiting to motorboat you right after it.
Oh.
And then Sergeant Buttfuck is just licking her lips the whole time, going, "Look at this guy move." And then look, and then I'm sure I'll be watching her like, "Yeah, John, have another drink." Like you'll be double fisted while Sergeant Buttfucker is just checking your sweet old man ass out.
She's in the
just
corner
analyzing
polishing
it.
that 2-foot
Yeah,
dildo.
just fucking chopping at the bit. Can't wait to fucking get. You know what you should get? One of those little horse things.
A horse bit.
A horse bit, so she can like ride you all night.
Or like the gag ball thing with
yeah, a gag ball.
And then like a collar, maybe like a leash. She can like reel you back in, and you can't scream. She have the gag ball.
I think it's a good idea because I think when you win and you beat Chris, you're going to be so annoyingly cocky, and you need a good demoralizing butt fuck to bring you back down, so that nobody has to deal with your egotistical shit. You coming in here swinging dicks about how great you are to Chris. Be like, what about Sergeant Buttfuck? Fucking nailed your ass to the floor. What about that?
What about the ass reaming?
Yeah.
So.
Because you need that. It's going to be good for you.
I don't think so. We'll see. Again,
it's up to her. It's really up to her. I can tell. If she wants it, she's getting it.
She's a very...
Everybody knows, too.
She's a very interesting lady. She's got there are many levels to this woman.
Sounds like.
Yeah, you're super intrigued by it. I can tell.
Yeah.
You want to know more.
I do, actually.
Right, and if she tells you, what you really want, what you really need, just let it happen. She's gonna let it happen.
Lots of secrets, no mysteries.
What is your prediction for the fight, John, so far in your training? What do you think is going to happen at Ellis Mania 19, November 9th in Austin, Texas?
Oh, I do believe that I will win. I know
How?
that. Oh, well, because over time I've developed a certain skill set and a mindset, and my heart has grown, and I can punch pretty fucking hard now, and I know where to punch. And Chris, it's really, you got some problems coming, and I'm not fucking kidding.
And do you have any predictions for the fight, or are you just going to say that you're ready and you're punching hard?
Well, I mean, in terms,
because I'm asking you for a prediction. Seems like you don't know how to answer that.
Well, I mean, I'm not a fight
What do you
analyst.
think-
Like,
what do you think is going to happen?
I believe that I will probably knock him out.
In what round?
I anticipate this happening probably in the second or the third.
Right.
Yeah, top of the third.
Right. And then, Chris, what is your predictions for the fight?
I'll probably knock him down twice in the first round.
Yeah.
And then the second round, he'll probably go down. They'll call TKO. Because he won't stop coming. The ref's
Right.
going to have to call up the fight.
You don't think that you can knock him unconscious?
I don't know. He's been taking so many punches from you guys that my punches might not affect him to the fact where he knocks out. He's got a strong chin.
He's got a giant chin.
But I know how to protect it.
Did you say you know how to?
Well,
With your 1, 2, 3s?
it depends on the day.
I don't really think he knows how to protect it. I just think he knows how to take a shot on it.
That chin's all muscle.
It's more about what damage can. It's more about Chris's chin. What does Chris feel? What does Chris do if you punch him a lot of times reasonably hard on the chin? Because there's people. Most people can take a shot, but if it's usually like 5 or 6, starts to wear on you.
Of course.
And then people start to react different. So if you can manage to get him tired and land several shots on his face, but that would mean that you would have to start throwing several shots, and that's a lot of work. You have the similar fight as what I have against Carl Kingsbury. You know, I have to do something, and I have to make. I can get away with a few mistakes, but not too many. I could lose a fight that way. If I do my job, I can win this fight.
No, I'm not overly confident.
I'm sorry, you're not overly.
I'm not overly confident, but I do believe in what you guys have told me, and I've tried to retain it. And so, yes, again, I know where to hit, and I can take a punch, Chris. And really, I know exactly what to do.
All right.
I know exactly what to do.
You worried at all, Chris?
No.
He's such an asshole.
Not at all.
He's such a
Not
prick.
at all.
He's such a dick.
He's been smiling this whole time.
He's a fucking prick. That's why.
I just look at him, and he's so confident, yet He has no idea what's going to happen when he gets in that ring.
And you do.
Absolutely not. I don't
See,
either,
it's-
but that's going to be the element of surprise for me. I haven't been doing it. There's no fear in my eyes. John's been getting beat up this
It's
whole
called
time.
ignorance.
It's going to go down. You're going to go down.
I see. Okay.
Multiple times.
Uh-huh.
Multiple.
Multiple times.
Please.
It sounds like he doesn't believe in his power. He thinks he can't knock you out. It sounds like he's playing into our trap, really.
No,
'Cause
I-
if he thinks that he can knock you down and that's his game plan, well, that takes a lot of power to knock somebody down.
Yeah.
So that means he's exerting himself a lot. And if you're there later on, just like Rocky Balboa, I would watch Rocky 3 if I was you.
Okay.
Where he starts saying, ain't so bad, ain't so bad. And then he just takes those shots from Clubber Lane, and then Clubber Lane starts getting tired. And then when he's tired in the later rounds, flurries. And you punch him out till he can't take it no more.
Of course.
So many punches in the face that he gets TKO'd.
I really have no doubt about it. Really, in this dream that I have, I punch him so hard, I actually crawl over his body and I sort of step on his face, and it's a mess. He's really
Which is out. You're allowed to do that at Ellis, man. If he knocks you down, he's allowed to stand on you.
Really?
Yeah.
I may step on his neck. It's one of the
I mean, as
things.
long as he doesn't kill you. Or anything.
Yeah,
But
I'm
if
not
he
gonna
sta-
kill Chris. Chris and I like each
Yeah.
other.
No, if he stands on
We're
you
fine.
after he knocks
We're
you out.
fine.
Yeah.
I'm still knocking him out.
Uh-huh.
I think that you owe him that.
I
he
do.
started this. It can't be a fake fight.
No.
Thousands of us are going to be there. You can't be. We came for blood. We came for comedy or blood or both.
Yeah.
So, if it's not funny, you better knock him out.
Well, here's the thing: is John has never seen me on a playing field. I mean, I played sports for so long. There's a different switch that clicks on once I'm in competition.
Chris, I played lacrosse as well. All right.
Oh, lacrosse!
Just keep your pants on.
See, look at this. He's not so bad. See, he just keeps taking it.
Boom,
See, just on the gloves,
Boom.
taking it,
boom.
and then you come back.
There
And
she is.
It's one of your Instagram models. You're gonna do it, John. You're gonna do it.
And then Adrian walks into the ring with a big shiny strap on.
Is that Mr. T?
Rocky wouldn't do that.
Mickey
Yeah,
jerking
wait,
off in the
you
corner.
don't know about Clubber Lane? All right. So if anybody wants to get tickets to this thing, you can still get it at outlawenergy.com. And I think there's now a new close-up line of chairs near the ring. Wolf Knife tickets, they're called.
Oh,
so check
shit.
it out on there.
That's gonna be fucking epic.
Hey, so
Yeah.
do I have to pay for my strap-on lady to come to the fight, or what's going on with that? Do I get a freebie?
If
for,
you send an email, I will have my assistant give you a +1, and she can have her name on the door.
okay.
Are you going to be bringing her with you?
Her name is Buttfuck McGee.
Because I think it'd be better if you were to show up at the fight, like kind of with a suit on or something before the fights, and have her with you, sort of behind you, like, you know, she's your bitch, and you're running shit, and
Right.
you've come together to fuck some shit up.
Yeah.
I would make out with her a lot before the fight.
Okay.
Get like a nice like red. You know when you make out with someone for too long, they have like scruff. Get like that red rub, like that red little rash on your face.
How are you with hickeys? Would you be okay with hickeys?
Oh, at this point, sure.
I think you would
What
look
the
great
hell?
with some hickeys and those boxing shorts for the fight.
A giant hickey.
Yeah, so tell her to give you some giant hickeys.
Do you really want her to give me a hickey?
Yeah, I think.
Are you
you'd
being serious?
Yeah.
She could probably do that. Do you want me to get a hickey?
Why do you? Why
I
do you?
don't know.
I'm not.
I don't know. I mean, I'm
Do you
one
see
of
how
the-
he's getting butt fucked?
This
right
is
now?
why we think you're getting butt
right,
fucked.
No,
right? Because
stop.
he starts asking you to give him what he
Yeah.
things that you want. It's not even about him. He starts asking you stuff that you want from him. Do you think that'll be good? Is that what you want? Is that what you want?
Just
no.
kidding.
So I've noticed you got that dildo. You want to fuck me? Do you want to do that? I mean, if you want to do that, you can do that. Do you think it'd be a good idea? Do you think I would like it? Do you think I would like it? Maybe you should try it. Do you think you can fuck me any harder? You should be fucking me harder. Is it okay if I'm shitting right now?
False.
That's what's gonna happen, dude.
Bullshit.
But fucking victorious, John Matthews. All right, I'll see you guys next week for another update. I feel good about this fight. I think it's going to be the fight of the night.
Nice.
All right, everybody, we'll be back.
Faction Talk. Sirius XM 103.
With Jason Ellis.
Right after this on Faction Talk.
Muggsy jeans, man. Let's talk about them. Muggsy jeans are the most comfortable men's jeans ever made. No exaggeration. These jeans are literally as comfortable as sweatpants. That's right. Jeans that feel like sweatpants. The magic is in their Muggsy denim, you see. Muggsy founder Leo spent 5 years working on industry experts to redesign men's jeans from the ground up. These jeans are made of high-tech materials such as baby's milk and spider's legs and butterfly brains.
Ghost plasma, got that.
And it's covered in ghost plasma. All you need to know is that Muggsy jeans are soft, breathable, and flexible. You won't be able to wear any other jeans again after trying them. Seriously. Muggsy's are free and easy returns. So if you have nothing, you have nothing to lose by giving them a try. Do your legs a favor. Head to muggsyjeans.com. That's MUGSY jeans.com. muggsyjeans.com and get your own pair of ridiculously comfortable jeans today.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. You've just crossed over into the zone.
The zone is a giant playground of, dick on dick action.
I'm picturing like a haunted house.
A shoehorn of glory holes where you put your dick in the glory hole.
Next time, I'll just sit in the glory hole and see if a big one presents itself.
A dick just shoots out of one of the holes in the Vincent Price laugh.
Your dick's out there and people blow you. I'm thirsty.
One dick comes out and it's got like Frankenstein stitches on it.
You could put anything through that hole. They'll suck it. Yeah,
Old guys keep wanting me to finger them. I don't think the zone is for me.
Finger me.
Stop fucking following me around. I pulled it out of your mouth for a reason.
As you're walking through the maze of schlongs.
You go in the zone on Saturday to get your dick sucked. Guess what's gonna happen?
The Jason Ellis Show on Faction Talk, Channel 103.
Will's news. Attention, white people. I got a special
I'm listening.
message
Is that all
for
I
you.
am to you?
No, you're much more than that, but this is one of your many characteristics that I love. The Washington Post, New York Times, and others all published very interesting articles on this within the past couple of weeks, and I think it's important, so I thought I'd talk about it, especially if you listen up, especially if you're white.
Do we smell like wet dogs?
And you have a son. No, that's not what we're going here.
Okay.
The article says kids are naturally curious about the complicated world around them, so this woman, Joanna Schroeder, wasn't surprised when her 11-year-old and 14-year-old boys recently started asking questions about timely topics like cultural appropriation, transgender rights, but she sensed something was off by the way they framed their questions. So she was watching as her kid scrolled through the Explorer screen on his Instagram account and caught a glimpse of Hitler.
He's really big
her
on
kid's
Instagram.
into Hitler?
Well, it was a meme, and it showed a man in contemporary clothing tipping off Hitler to the invasion of Normandy. The basic message of the meme was, wouldn't it be better if the Holocaust was still going on?
Why would that be better?
It wouldn't be.
Why
But
is everybody so angry, Will?
I don't know, but the thing is that all the people who have all the major shooters, the shootings that have happened, all the mass killings, El Paso, New Zealand, Pittsburgh, San Diego, they all have one thing in common, probably many things in common, but one of the things is they all traded racist memes and stuff together. And there are a lot of them out there, and they're saying that especially when kids, and especially boys, when they're in that awkward teenage year phase, they're very susceptible to wanting to belong to things and all that, and that's where racist groups are recruiting people from.
So it's like they just drop a line in the stream, and even if 99% of kids are well-adjusted and well-raised enough to know to stay the fuck away from that, there's just enough wayward kids with wayward ideas who might be social outsiders to hook onto that.
Yeah, but it's more than that, because even kids who are raised perfectly well, they want to be, number one, part of something. They don't want to be seen as pussies. And if you're being called like a snowflake and a cuck if you don't believe this and that.
That's why you got to learn vape tricks.
And it also does go through all the.
None of those guys are bitches.
Those guys are fucking punk rock.
No one cucks them.
It goes through all the psychological reasons why, but apparently it works. And the FBI reports a 17% rise in hate crimes this year. And if we don't want that to continue, then, you got to know what your kids are looking at and make sure they're not getting indoctrinated into hating other people.
Pop quiz, Hitler, good or bad?
Exactly.
Hey, kid, real quick before you go to school. Hitler, good or bad? Talk to me.
Yeah, but
What
honestly,
do you think? Good, bad?
I think there are questions you could ask that would be kind of a test. I wish somebody would develop that test.
Right. Hey, Hitler, not entirely bad, am I right?
No. But something, if you said, hey, what about if, don't you think we should have a white pride day? Or whatever. And I don't know what the questions would be.
No, Will, I don't
Ask
agree
my
with that.
kid if we should have a white pride day.
I don't know.
Hey, Tigers, they can having like a white day weekend this weekend where, just all us white guys
Just
hang
us
out.
whiteys.
Yeah.
Do you notice
Celebrate.
There's no White History Month? What's up with that?
Yeah. I don't know what the questions would be, but I do think it's because kids spend so much time on the internet.
Do you really need to ask? I mean, if you don't talk to them very much, maybe, but if you talk to them all the time, you'd hear it in their conversation. You'd see. I watch what my son looks at on the phone. Like I hear his conversations, with everybody. I know his style. And,
Good. That's good.
So I don't.
You should.
Like, are you racist, boy? I don't think I would ever ask him that because.
Hello, son.
Hey, Black lives don't really matter, am I right?
Jeez.
No, but I don't think a lot of parents pay too much attention to something that their kids do probably more than they sleep or go to school. The time spent on it, you know. There's a lot of
Do you
shit
think they
going
get
on
it?
out there.
Yeah, I guess. I guess it makes sense that you, instead of getting it from somebody you know, like an uncle or something, you can be influenced just straight up from your phone.
Yeah.
Like you listen to that more than you do the uncle now. So if there's a bunch of stuff that, it's just weird to find the first one, like something you're attracted to. You're like,
the first
I'm
one,
gonna go down that wormhole.
No, but the first one's gonna be something light, and it's just gonna be kind of like, oh, that's kind of funny, and then it's gonna get deeper and deeper into that.
I do think that there's a lot of stuff on the internet that is because we do have a culture that is politically correct, which is kind of a dirty word now, but it just means treating people respectfully. That's all it really means. And there's some people who go, isn't it funny? And we do this on this show from time to time where you go, let's just say the wrong thing because it's just funny to just be free from having to be so constrained by all the politically correct language. And that's, you start to embrace the fun of the chaos of doing the bad thing. And that's the slippery slope into, no, but seriously, all joking aside.
Right.
I get that. And also, all joking aside, we are talking about it like there's the kid who's neglected that nobody's paying attention to who falls into this. And then there's the kid who's well-raised that would never fall into this. And in the reality, there's a range between those two things.
Absolutely. And that's what the article's talking about is basically kids who are raised in all the right ways, but still, you know, they're attracted to this shit because of the way it's being done. I mean, look, people join cults and shit for a reason.
Because they got their friends.
They know how to draw people in.
That's why everybody should just come to Ellis Mania. Instead of killing people, you could just come watch John Matthews kill Chris. Or vice versa, whatever.
For Halloween this year, Grady...
And then he waddles in on the Sunday radio show. And we can all go, whoa, you actually got butt fucked? That's crazy. You got the gay.
For Halloween this year, Grady Hendrix shared a story from his childhood, the most frightening time in his life.
Yeah.
When Grady was 9 years old, he realized that if he was careful, he could sneak downstairs at night when everybody was asleep and eat anything he wanted so he could make peanut butter jelly sandwiches or scrape all the icing off a birthday cake or whatever. But one night in 1981, he waited until everybody was going to sleep. He crept downstairs to eat some leftover sweet and sour pork. And through the darkness, all stealth-like, he almost got to the kitchen when all of a sudden he heard a fork clink against a plate. So he bent his head around the corner, looked in there, and he saw the silhouette of a man sitting at the table. So he started,
Was it Santa?
He started sneaking back upstairs after
Was it
that.
Ernest?
Wait, he didn't confront him?
No, he's 9. And so he went and woke up his mom and dad, which is probably the best thing to do. So they came downstairs. Nobody at the table. But
This is a story.
This is a story.
Yes, and then what happened?
Little 9-year-old Grady
Yeah.
started keeping track of everything, where everything was in the kitchen. Sometimes he would say, oh, wow, this napkin holder wasn't there yesterday.
Oh, Anthony Bourdain sneaks again.
And he started keeping a steak knife under his pillow in case somebody came in there at night.
Yeah.
A few months later, one night, he was in his bed. He looked up in the air conditioning vent above his bed, and he saw eyes staring back at him. He went and told his parents. They looked around. They looked up in the attic and everywhere.
No eyes.
No eyeballs up there.
Still just making up shit.
Then, the last week of August, he's in bed one night when a smell wafted into the room.
Oh, man.
Oh, no, the ghost farted?
A terrible odor.
Demon smell.
It
movies
smelled like
anyway.
rotting meat.
Yeah. That's what you're supposed to say.
And
It's from a movie.
And he felt something hitting him on the face. Not something
A
as
demon?
large as a pebble, but something
A rotten
small,
hot dog?
like a grain of rice or something.
A little bit of jizz, maybe?
He jumped up, turned on the lights, and there's no rice on the bed.
Demon load.
It's maggots.
Okay. Real maggots? Did he have one to show his mom? Like, do you have...
Oh, Anthony
maggots.
Bourdain died in the crawl space.
Yeah, a guy had crawled up there and died.
Oh.
There was a guy living in his
balls.
house. He said the house was old with lots of space between the walls and big ducts. The police said based on the evidence, the man had broken in and climbed into the attic and had been living there for at least 4 months.
Oh, shit.
He had put a foam pad beside Gary's bedroom vent so he'd be comfortable there while he watched little Gary sleep.
Oh, no,
And
Gary.
police said he had made lots of drawings, but when little 9-year-old Gary asked about them, all the adults pretended like there weren't any.
I thought his name was Grady.
Wait, were they drawings of Gary?
You called him Grady earlier.
Yeah, he was Grady before.
He's Grady Gary.
Is it
The
drawings,
man-
drawings of Grady?
Did you make up all this news?
Yes. No.
Grady, Gary, Jim
Look,
Bob.
The man who died in the attic was never identified. He was buried as a John Doe. But that would creep you out if that happened to you.
Wait,
when
what
you
are
were
these
9
drawings? So the guy was making drawings
They're
of
of
him?
Grady, but Grady being half man, half horse. Right?
Could be. He was up there making drawings.
Are they like nude Grady's?
Yeah, I would imagine
Pornographic
so.
Grady
That's
drawings?
probably why they didn't want the kid to know what the
That's
drawings
so
were.
fucked
yeah.
up. Or what about just drawings of Grady being eaten or him killing Grady?
Could be.
So Grady's fucked for life, right?
Yeah.
Because every time you go to sleep, you're like, what are the odds of somebody being in the wall watching me? I mean, to me, I would say the odds of somebody in the fucking vent looking at me when I go to sleep is pretty low. I don't even reckon that's a possibility.
Not even in my top 10 concerns.
Right, but if I spent fucking 4 months with a dude that looked through the grate at me when I was 9,
Yeah.
how long before you shake that?
He said he's still actually afraid of vents.
Hell yeah, you are.
Mhm.
I don't even think that that's a tick. I think that's smart.
Yeah.
If you're Grady, you should always be aware of grates forever.
I'd be afraid of grates, beds, drawings,
Walls.
men,
I'd be
maggots.
afraid.
Sweet and sour pork, leftovers,
Birthday cake, everything.
forks.
Yeah.
Although, okay, of course this guy's traumatized. Of course he's got every right to be. Of course anybody would be. But in reality, it's because his brain is still playing tricks on him, even though the reality has been laid bare. In reality, this was a hobo who couldn't survive inside of the walls of their house. If it had actually gone down, this wasn't going to be the Babadook coming down. It was going to be some decrepit homeless guy
Yeah.
that his dad probably could have beat up.
It's kind of good news, because if it's the Babadook, you're fucked.
That's a good movie.
Mm.
I liked it.
I just like it because it says Babadook.
I like that movie.
That's it.
I didn't like that book. It's very scary.
I thought the movie was scary.
It's time for Tully's favorite segment, Will's News Money Tips.
Oh, yeah, last time.
Has everybody invested all their money?
Yeah, I now
I invested
own...
mine in SiriusXM.
Thanks, Will.
How did I do?
Should have been Palladium.
Oh, I invested in what do we own now? Pandora.
Yeah.
Yeah, I invested in Pandora because I think it's great, and
move.
the app SiriusXM app.
Mhm.
I invested in that too.
Pork
Tooth
rinds, they're
brush.
doing well.
You name
So,
it. I love everything.
Today I'm talking
Let me do a
to
quick commercial.
prospective home buyers.
Yeah.
You want to bargain in buying a house? Here's the tip. Take advantage of stupid people.
I always do.
I read an article today. It's in a UK newspaper, but it applies worldwide. A haunted house is a huge turnoff for about 1/3 of all people. A recent survey shows 34% of people said they would be deterred from purchasing a property if it was
Turd.
potentially haunted.
Yeah.
Almost as many, 32%, say they wouldn't go through with a sale if they knew a crime had happened there.
Wait,
Right.
so does that mean that you only look for those houses to buy, right?
Right.
Because you're getting a deal.
A fifth of all people stated that if someone had died in the property, they would not buy it. And finally, 1 in 10 people would not live in a home if it was near a cemetery.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
cemeteries.
None of those are deal breakers.
No
I would
na-
like
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, find me a house that
You
fits
sure
every
that
single
that's
one
the
of them.
case now? Isn't it more? Everybody's so poor. I don't know. It just seems like buying a house is such a gnarly thing to do for an American these days. Are you not more desperate these days? And you're like, yeah, it's near a cemetery, but fuck, honey, it's gonna be
Quiet
Who the
neighbors.
what fucking family goes? Oh, I'd rather spend an extra $200,000 on a house because it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not near a cemetery. I mean, you're living large when you're making those decisions.
No, you're about.
Because to me, I would definitely buy a house that was next to or had somebody die in it. If I just to know, I'm like, why is this awesome house so much cheaper than everybody else? And they go, well, here's the thing, and
a whole bunch of children used to be buried under the house.
Yeah, I don't care.
Well,
I mean,
yeah, they're not going anywhere.
A third of people do. But that's where you take your advantage. You know, that's what I'm saying. You buy that house next to that cemetery where it had a bunch of dead people under it.
What about if it had a volcano under it?
This story did not say anything about volcanoes.
I'm just saying, would you buy a house and they were like, look, you're like, man, it's like $200,000 cheaper. What's the deal with that? And like, well, it does have a volcano under it.
Hasn't erupted since the 70s.
Yeah.
70s. Ooh, that's a little too soon, I think.
What about an Indian burial ground?
If I got to choose between an Indian burial ground
and a volcano,
I'm going with the volcano.
What about
fuck with the Indians?
What about what about it had gremlins?
Mogwai or gremlins?
No, gremlins.
Yeah.
Everybody loves mogwais.
Yeah.
They actually add value to
I would
your
pay
house.
I would pay an extra $200,000 for a house that came with mogwais.
Yeah, no, not gremlins though, man. They fuck up everything.
They'd like sing at dinner time and stuff. We could all sing together.
You'll never
Very
get
messy
it.
eaters.
What about if the house that I
awesome.
want to buy isn't haunted? Can I like show up with Winston from the Ghostbusters and have a little meter and go, whoa, this one's off the charts?
Yeah, well, can I go to someone's house and go, I got good news and bad news. Good news is I want to buy a house. Bad news is it's haunted.
Yeah.
So I'll probably give you a little less.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, my buddy Zach Baggins over here says you're giving me 50 off the cover price.
Zach Baggins.
If you start the rumor,
hey, the world. Zach Baggins, that's your guy. Let's get into Zach Baggins,
if you
everybody.
start the rumor that the other properties are haunted,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
You'd have to. What about if you knew a ghost that you
died there.
that could haunt the house for you?
Right.
So they moved out, and you just went around the country buying cheap houses because your boy
Casper
was freaking everybody out, and then you just slip in and be like, "Yeah, I'm interested in buying that cheaper. I'm Bilbo Baggins.
No.
I collect haunted houses."
No. You get a witch to come in there and conjure up something right there in the living room.
It's not as believable as an actual ghost. Like if you can get the thing where, like remember the dude that used to be a producer here, Stretch? He said that a ghost came up to his bed, to the base of his bed, and stared at him and his wife, and they both swear that they saw it.
Yep.
If you can do that, because I don't think he wanted to live there. I think at one point he said that his wife was looking in her mirror in the bedroom, and the ghost guy came up behind and put his hand on her shoulder and looked in the mirror at her. And she screamed and called him and left the house. Never went back inside. So is that not? If you had a guy that could do that for you?
Well, what
Friendly
about
ghost.
if
Yeah.
you moved into a house? They're like, oh well, we gotta be up front. A couple people died here. This place is supposedly haunted, and you're like,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. And then that happened to you. Like you look in the mirror, and then some ghoul is behind you, like. Ugh.
Well, see, it's got to go. I have to know. It can't be like, and the end. That's what happened. It has to go. If I'm in the mirror and ghost guy comes up and he puts his hand on my shoulder, I would go, holy shit. And then, like what?
As long as he doesn't hurt you, you're just like,
Yeah.
all right, I got a roommate.
Yeah, I mean, I would start talking to him all the time, and I would get Katie immediately and be like, look at this. But if it if it doesn't kill me, if it it just
Yeah, he's
stands
not
there
gonna
and
hurt you.
stares at me,
Yeah, he's just spooky.
to me that's confirmation that there's afterlife. Like I would want to ask him questions.
It's a
And
free
you know,
roommate.
You know what you could do is you could set up like cameras in all the rooms. Because
Well, that wouldn't work,
ghosts
Kevin.
are
I was going to
obviously
say
camera shy, so
because I'd think Michael to pull my phone out, but obviously as soon as I pull my phone out, the ghost would disappear. That's
Exactly.
why we don't have any evidence of ghosts in the world today.
We do, but go ahead.
that's
No,
how
we
you
don't.
can. That's how
We
you
do.
can exercise a house. You just cover every inch of it in cameras, and then the ghost will stop showing up. Unless they're
Yeah,
like
but I want-
vampires, and you can see them and the cameras can't.
I want a ghost. I almost want a ghost more than a gremlin.
Wow.
As long
I
as
mean,
it's a chill ghost.
Gremlins are kind of dumb.
Oh, very dumb.
Yeah,
This
but they're
ghost
still
might be able to
tearing
tell like
shit
crazy
up.
stories. What?
Gremlins are tearing shit up. You don't
Yeah, they're
Fucking
very
gremlins
messy.
tear shit up.
They're gonna eat all your food. They're
Yeah.
gonna smoke all your weed.
riding
They're not even going to
motorcycles.
smoke it. They're just going to eat it.
Yeah.
There's nothing more annoying. One time I had weed at my mum's house when I was super young. Me and my friend were rolling a joint, and we had like I think an eighth of weed or whatever. And my mum with all her drunk friends and shit was when she was still drinking. And some dude just came over and he's like, "Oh, you guys, what's this shit?" And he grabbed my weed and he fucking ate it. I was so pissed at him, but it was like a man and I was a boy, and we were so young that we weren't even really supposed to be smoking weed, so I couldn't really say anything, and it was just like some drunk friend of my mum's that
You know,
ate my fucking weed.
Your excuse for what about
I wanted to take him out so
and there's
bad.
no video of him and all that it makes about as much sense as somebody saying nobody goes to that restaurant anymore. It's too crowded.
Shut up, Will. You're just jealous because I'm so sexy.
There are videos of ghosts. You just think that
There
those
isn't.
those
There isn't.
videos are
You
fake.
still haven't shown me one.
I can show you 1,000
I think
videos of
the
ghosts,
best
but
one
you're
I've
gonna
ever
say
seen
they're
is
fake.
the Patrick Swayze when he helped make
No,
the
you're gonna say, look on YouTube.
the
You
pot-
find 1,000 ghost videos, but you're gonna say no, it's fake. That's fake. How do you know it's fake?
just showed me one that looks slightly real. There was ones where you were like, "Look at this," and me and Telly were like, "That's a spider walking across the camera," and you're like, "Oh yeah, maybe." Like,
about-
where's the one where it's just straight up the guy's face? He comes over to the bed and looks at people.
Tomorrow, Will,
Mm-hmm.
you got 3 solid hours
Yeah.
to just
No.
show us ghost video
All
after
No,
ghost
day.
video.
no. I'll tell you what. You've got 3 videos. You show me your 3 best ghost videos
I
tomorrow,
will. I
and I will
will.
give you my honest, open-minded opinion about whether they are real or not.
Okay. All right. Well, then let's for today stick to UFOs because guess what?
They're not real either.
Reggae enthusiast Nene Angula
That's real.
of San Diego has
Mm-hmm.
filmed a verified alien spacecraft flying around in the air, so aliens are in fact real.
Show me.
The video?
Yeah, no. Yes.
Okay. All right. We'll show you the video.
No, show me a reggae enthusiast.
Now turn up. Listen. Listen.
I demand more footage of
There's
reggae.
none of those in
enthusiasts,
San Diego.
Weird UFO, free floating object.
The rest of the freeway seems like they're taking it pretty casual.
No, they're slow because they're all looking at it.
Are they really?
Then go under the bridge.
Who doesn't turn their reggae down to check out a UFO?
That shit,
No, I don't.
It's just a balloon.
it's just floating there. It looks like I don't know.
Looks like a balloon.
Can you fucking zoom in, you reggae enthusiast?
Yeah.
station or some shit. But it's just floating in the sky. Look, not moving at all.
God, did Surf Beaner send you this?
I know, right?
No.
Isn't that just a
What
blimp?
is that?
Yes, it
This
is.
guy's never seen a blimp.
This is a spacecraft.
Wait,
It's
no,
not
th-
a
wait,
space-
doesn't he just have a chip in his windshield of his car?
No.
Dude, that's a fucking trip. Look at that shit.
See, there you go.
It's a fucking, it's somebody parachuting.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an alien.
It's a balloon.
That shit
It doesn't fly off or anything. Man, his music is so bad.
crazy.
I did love that part. There you go. That's
Man.
a real UFO. Right there in San
That was a
Diego.
blimp.
I know, it didn't do any. Not good enough. Nope. Next.
Next month, humanoid robots that are completely indistinguishable from people will take over the Earth, as we all know. It'll all start here in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Sweet.
If you've seen Blade Runner, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Do you become a slave to the robots, or do you die valiantly in a robot fight?
What do they want me to do for him?
Probably like dig holes, I would assume.
Oh, I hate digging
Why?
holes.
What do
Need a
they
lot
need
of
holes for?
I don't know. They always make people dig holes
Well,
when you're a slave.
They need metal.
I guess I'll dig holes.
Yeah, but can't they just make robots that are better at digging metal than me?
Yeah,
do you think
that's the
they'll give us
problem.
lunch?
That's why they're going to kill us.
They should. I'm pretty sure they know how organic life forms
I
work.
wonder how good a sandwich is from a team of war
That's
robots.
probably perfect. I mean,
You
no,
think?
no, no, because they develop a
But it's
sandwich
sloppy.
maker.
I bet you it's.
Sloppy.
I bet you it's just bread and cheese. They
No,
don't
it's
put
not,
butter.
no.
They're not spreading butter on it.
No, dude,
It's-
we're eating Lunchables.
No, it's artificial
Oh,
intelligence.
fuck, he's right.
Oh, yeah.
we're getting
eating
Lunchables,
squares.
but like adult-sized Lunchables.
No, we're eating Jello squares made out of roaches.
Oh,
That's what's going to happen.
and
is
digging,
Soylent Green?
and digging
Jesus.
the whole time.
Yeah, dig.
I'd rather die, man.
Eat
I'd
the
rather die.
Soylent
I'd rather
Green.
die taking one out. You know, like grabbing one of its robot heads and ripping it off, and then getting taken out by some other robot.
I don't know. I used to do construction. I used to dig a lot all day.
Yeah, but what
I
about
guess I
those
can go
roach?
back to that.
crackers. I'm not eating that
Roach
shit.
I mean, what you said that they're Jello flavored, right?
No,
No,
they're
no,
just,
he
they're
got
just
pumped.
blobby like Jello.
Oh,
Doesn't taste like sugary
it tastes gross.
goodness.
It tastes like roaches.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go out swinging.
Will they let me play Nintendo when I'm not digging holes?
No fucking
No,
way.
you're digging
no
holes.
Why
fucking
not?
way.
Why are they so evil?
Yeah.
Because all robots are evil. They're taking over the world. When you take over the world, that's an evil plan.
They're sociopathic, man. They don't care about you.
Yeah,
They're
why?
not evil.
Why am I
They don't
digging
care about you.
holes?
If I die, then they're digging the holes themselves.
They got
Another
robots they
person
could
will
make
do
to
it.
dig the holes. They're just doing it to punish
Yeah,
you.
no, they're just digging the holes until they finish making the robots that dig the holes.
They just hate you so much that they're making you work and eating. They're like, what is thing that tastes the worst that keeps alive? And they're like, it's roach crackers. And then they just move humanoid, and they're just super mean, and they got like weird robot whips, and they just torture the fuck out of us. And if we get caught talking, we get like robot shanked. You know, they got those fucking thing, the little pointy thing, and they like stab you and electrocute it into your bone or whatever,
Yeah.
I
and
hate
you
that.
scream bloody murder.
Ouch.
And then, next time Johnny gets electrocuted and stabbed in the side of the neck with this thing, everyone else is like, whoa, man. So now nobody's allowed to talk, and you just can't wait for another cockroach cracker, even though you fucking hate them.
Oh, now you love them.
And you just want to say to somebody without getting tasered, stabbed, we should seriously team up and try to take these guys out. Yeah, but every time you say that, you get shanked. It's a living hell, man. We got to fight.
November 2019, that's when all the Blade Runner shit goes down. And so I thought it'd be a good time to check in and see how close we are to getting those robots. And scientists claim to have a robot that's extremely human-like and autonomous and can do everything a human can.
Couldn't Triple X beat him, though?
Let's see if you
can't
can
poop.
tell the
Triple X
difference.
can, like, ride moto and do handstands and shoot guns. That's pretty tough for a robot to catch.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
John Wick will kick its ass.
I
Let's
think
see.
John Wick is a little too stationary for robot fights.
Yeah.
The whole on the ground arm bars pretty irrelevant in the robot world.
Let's see the
Yeah,
video.
the
to
robots
see-
are like I tap.
Robots don't tap. That's right. They don't
Okay.
tap.
See if you can tell which one's the human and which one's the man.
That's Toby Maguire.
Yeah, that's
Gotta
a
get it.
robot.
If you
Ewan
walked in,
McGregor thing going.
yeah, if you walked into an office and there was like one of those guys,
The guy on the right is a robot.
Yo, he made the robot look like him. What a prude. I can't believe this.
if you saw that sitting at a desk or something,
Yeah.
would you, that would be kind of creepy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no, because you can tell it's not really him.
Does he?
Well-
Can we hear him talk?
I don't know.
I think it's okay. I think in the end, I mean, he looks dead, but I seen uglier people on the train and stuff.
It's like Weekend at Bernie's.
What?
So what's the big deal about that guy?
He's probably about as far as
Oh.
we've gotten so far, is becoming
His pissed
Oh.
off face is kind of terrifying.
Yeah.
And why do we want him?
So he's speaking Russian because he's made by Russians.
Oh,
But he
okay.
still sounds like
Look at his
Stephen
face.
Hawking.
Look at his
Yeah.
face.
Yeah. He knows 11
I have to
languages.
poop.
Yeah. Can he run?
Wonder. Oh.
His
Can
bug
he-
eye's creepy.
Can he run, Will?
Maybe you could put his head on one of those
Fright.
parkour robots.
Here we go. Fright. Oh.
I'm scared. That is so scary.
Look, if you have that
I
guy
wanna
with
see
the
horny.
if you have that guy with the skin over him and he can do the things that other one's done recently on video with the shooting the guns
Yeah.
while they're
Ah.
hitting him, that is a Terminator.
Yeah,
Yeah, and sure enough, there's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh.
There you go. In other news,
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
we're talking about memes earlier, and there's that story that's been going around for a little bit about that guy who got fired over posting a meme.
And then he got his job back, right?
No.
I thought they petitioned to get his job back and they gave it to him. Another story. It's great to be here, though.
Yeah. WXYZ interviewed the guy, so I thought it was worth mentioning. This guy posted a picture of Elmo
Yeah,
on the potty,
yeah.
and it says, "Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I poop on company time."
What's wrong with that? That's
well,
cute.
apparently his boss did not like that.
Oh,
And he-
okay.
He posted the exchange.
It's a lazy thing to say. And if I have a work colleague that is saying that he enjoys to shit on the clock, then that tells me that he is lacklustered in energy for his job. And I would say, hey, man, can I talk to you a little bit? Like, are you really not enjoying working here? Is there anything we can do to make it more enjoyable so that you can stay motivated? Not, you're fired.
Or maybe he thought Elmo's shitting was funny.
Maybe he has IBS and he poops a lot.
I'm just saying that it's a lazy meme.
Here, would you please take this script there, Kevin, and we can do the exchange that they texted?
Okay. Who am I?
We don't make $1 when you're shitting all the time. Why don't you stay home and do your shitting? I don't like to play your bullshit games. Maybe there's a company out there who would put up with your games because I won't. Good luck.
What are you talking about?
Look on your Facebook page. Do you think these things don't get around?
Because I shared a funny meme on a Sunday when I'm not at work?
You brought this into work. Anyway, it goes on and on like that, and the guy's very angry. He posted this to a couple of his
Sounds like
friends.
he's got a court case, Michael.
Then it went viral, and now so it's all over the place.
Is he going to win a lot of money because his boss is so mean?
I don't think he needs to.
I do find it kind of weird. This one's a little iffy, but if you want to bitch about shit from your real life, particularly professional stuff, like why not just make a separate account that doesn't have your face on it? I've seen people who it's like their real thing, it's got their picture, got their name, and they like say, oh, my boss is such a fucking idiot, I can't fucking wait to get out of here. And it's like, would you expect that to fly?
Yeah, of course, but this is
It's a little different.
meme. This is like something that if you thought it was funny, I'm sure it's been shared thousands of times.
Some people don't like fun, though, Will.
People that don't have jobs.
And
who
that's
are just
bosses.
like, oh, this is funny. Look at Elmo. He made a little rhyme
It's a
about
great
shitting
boss
at
trait
work.
is to not enjoy
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
It encourages hard work in the office.
I did have some horror stories about sex toys, but I'll have to save that for next Halloween. Don't forget, there are scary stories on the alt 24-hour-a-day Jason Ellis channel.
Mm-hmm.
Just Google it on the app or whatever.
There's a lot of scary stuff out there.
Yeah. Yeah, like I'm just looking at some scary right now.
It'd be cool to be a vending machine and try to fall on people
Yeah,
tonight.
that would be awesome.
No one sees it coming.
Right?
Terrifying.
No, if I wasn't an actual vending machine, I just had a costume that made me look exactly like a vending machine, like a big box, and I could just creep up on people and then drop the box, like fall on them. So I'm like a murdering vending machine.
The Halloween costume my kids got the most use out of, and they did it for years, was a ghillie suit.
What's a ghillie suit?
Like a sniper would use to hide in the forest.
Oh, yeah.
And they found that by standing next to a piece of shrubbery, people couldn't see them. And so then they just move, and people would freak out.
Well, have a
Father
good
like son.
They spent the whole night freaking
Have a
you
good
out.
Halloween, everybody. Thanks for being on the show, Jamie Foxx.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. Don't die.
The king of the afternoons isn't just on the radio.
Get this stinger away from me! Ah! 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 Oh, you fucking cocksucker!
Stay in